is Kenneth. We have assignment 4.1, which is community analysis on databases. The instructions are here. You need to read through, and you realize that we are supposed to select to community. We find a dataset and get the dataset to the SQL server. So in this assignment, I have chosen my community. My first community is aging and demographic of US Congress members, where I picked the data from Congress demographic and Congress resignation. This is the first data set, data aging Congress.csv. Then the second one, for the first community, I picked from resignation, which is congressional resignation. So to get them here, let me close this. First, you need to create a database where I've created my community database. When you create how to create a database, I think we have done it already several times. I'm not going to go back there. So after creating this database, you have to import those data sets into the database, where you come to the database you've created, you right click, then you go to task, then import flat files. You follow the prompt, you browse where your dataset is. For example, mine is here. This is going to be my dataset in the second community. I left it there, but the first one is the demographic. So when I pull this, it will come here, but when I try to select provided table name already exists, meaning I've already imported those two dataset for the first community. So when I open my database, go to table, you realize we have the demographic, which is aging Congress, then dataset, then there is congressional resignation. These are the two tables in my first community. So when we check what is in this table, which is the aging, let's check the top 1000 row. So the aging table will have this: the Congress number, start date, the chamber, the party name, the bio guide ID, birthday. So all these are columns within this table with the data inside. So this is clean, and you can see it is consistent, which is going to be very important for the next analysis that we shall be doing in the next assignment. And the same thing when we check the top 1000 row on the congressional resignation, you realize that the data is clean, and you can see there are a lot of relationships you can get here. The party, the district, these are all tables. These are all columns in this table that we shall be using. So it was imported clean and ready for the next assignment. So my second community, it is the public opinion and political demography through polling, which I picked the dataset from Congress generic ballot. So when you open this file, you realize we have generic top line historical, which is one of the dataset I have used in my second community. The same thing, I have put it into the database. It is here. when you check the top 1000 row, you realize that it has the pole star, the the dem, the demo, the democratic high, the democratic low, Republican estimate high and low, the timestamp. All these are columns in this table, which will also be very important when we go to analysis on the next assignment. When we try to join and create a distinct data, we shall use them. So basically that is about it. All the three data sets were provided privately because I got it through GitHub. The link is also up here. You can get this data here. So my first community, which is aging and demographics, we shall be using those two data sets to join the tables and do the analysis. And the third data set, which is also similar to the data set in the first community, it will be so important when we are doing analysis, basically joining and making distinct analysis on those three tables. That is it about this assignment, and I hope to see you in the comments. Thank you for watching.